I actually want you to look at me for once. Oh my gosh, it's me. I'm in the nursery and I've gotten many, many requests for people to see me. Here I am. I am Jen Lynn of Creative Newborns. I've been making dolls just like these for 21 years. Good to see you. So I've got many, many requests. So here I am. So it'll take a couple minutes for everybody to scroll on in. So we have here my favorite reborn for the moment is Brooklyn. She is reborn Brooklyn with Levi limbs. So that is my favorite reborn. So welcome, welcome. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I think it's on public. I don't see anybody yet. Anybody yet? Hello, hello. There we go. We got a person. Hello, good morning to you. It is about, 7:45 in the morning here in Cleveland, Ohio. And I am in my nursery room here with all the dolls. So it's been highly requested. So I thought I would do something a little different. And instead of seeing just the babies in my hands, you can see me as well. Let me see. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Because one time I did a live with this mic and the battery was dead and nobody was hearing me. So I did do a test video and it was on. So these are hyper realistic reborn dolls, art dolls, also known as reborns. And I've been making them for 21 years. Hey, Paula, good to see you. How are you doing? Good to see you. Can you hear me okay, Paula? Good morning, Joseph. How are you doing? Good to see you. We have our favorite baby today. And then I have 3 others behind me in the bassinets. If at any time you would like to see another baby behind me, we have 3 of them. You just woke up? Well, good morning to you, Paula. Good morning, good morning. You can hear me good? Awesome, because I got this on. Good, awesome, because I'm like kind of far away from the camera. So, yeah. So, hello, hello. You can hear me good? That's good. That is good. So how's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend? I had an awesome weekend, even though my weekend has been crazy, 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 crazy busy getting ready for the Kansas Doll Show. We were not too busy last night at work, so I did a lot of ordering on Amazon, last minute stuff for the doll show, and I am going to be packing babies up as soon as I get off of this live stream. I'm going to start packing babies ready to ship off to Kansas, Wichita, Kansas. You can hear me good? Awesome. I've had a good weekend. I also sent you, so if I'm leaning forward, I'm looking at the TV here. You sent me an email. I will be sure to check that out as soon as I get off a live stream. So far I have not seen your email because I was checking for my orders, so I will check again. So here I am Jen Lynn, and I am an artist, a reborn artist for over 20 years now. So thank you for scrolling in. If I'm looking this way, it means I'm looking at the screen. I got a big screen TV right off to my side. That's because I'm an old lady already and I need to look at the chat in big letters on my TV screen. Hello, 118 of you. I hope you're doing well. Where are you all from? What's the weather like? What time is it where you're at right now? It is about, I think, I'm going to guesstimate 7:45 in the morning. If I had to guess, I don't have the time in front of me, but that's what I'm guessing. You had a good weekend also? Oh, that is awesome. Hello, hello to KFru14. They look so real, but they're not. No, they're not. They look real and they are weighted to feel very realistic, but no, these are hyper realistic vinyl art dolls, also known as reborn dolls. And whenever like you put them on your shoulders, they look so real. This one I have here is Brooklyn, reborn Brooklyn with Levi arms and legs. Okay, and then I have to control the chat here. It's 7:08 your time, so it's like 8:08 your time. Thank you. My gosh, it's 8:08 already. Oh my gosh, where's the time going? Yeah, it didn't take me that long to set up. I didn't think it was going to work to set up a live stream. Like, okay, how am I going to do it in here? But thank goodness I got a rocking chair. My aunt gave this to me a couple years ago. And this rocking chair is very, very special. It was used by my grandparents as well. Yes, I do. I do sell baby dolls. So I will be selling the 6 babies that I posted on Facebook. I'll probably post them here on YouTube in the pricing in case anyone from YouTube is going to Kansas Doll Show. I have all the pricing figured out and I have all on like a picture. So I will be selling at the Kansas Doll Show. Any babies that are remaining will be posted on Kansas. So if you have a Facebook, make sure you sign up for the Kansas Doll Show site. They have a page on Facebook, and myself and other artists will be posting their babies there that are left over from the doll show. Well, let's see. And I got my old shirt on. This was from 2019. So when I was a vendor over at the Rose Doll Show in 2019, this was the shirt that I wore. So I did order a new one and this is the second ever big doll show that I'm a vendor at. So I've been like a vendor at our small Ohio doll shows a couple of times, but it doesn't compare to the reborn doll shows that are specific to reborn dolls and to silicone dolls. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Can you have one? Maybe one day if you we may do a reborn meetup and I may have a giveaway going on there. But as far as the high-end reborns, I do not give those away because they are a lot of work. This is my job. So I just got home from work. And so when I get home from work, I work on reborn dolls and now I work on my YouTube. And so, yeah. I can't just give. I wish I could. If I was a billionaire, heck yeah, I'd be definitely be giving them away. Yes, I do sell babies. How much are they? So a doll like this would be $775. Show price is $695. So for a doll like this size here. Take it you never had any children yourself. Nobody says, hey, nobody. Yes, I did have children. They're all grown. I have 5 grown children. I have 1 grandchild. So yes, all my children are grown and they're moved out and they're married and they're starting families of their own. Thank you for asking. Nope, I've been loving dolls since I was a child. I love dolls ever since I was, oh my gosh, I can't remember, since I can remember. Like my first memories ever, I just love, love, love babies. Reborn dolls are a hobby, and I paint them, and it is a hobby that I absolutely love, and that I'm very, very fortunate that I am blessed that I can make a living off of this as well. So this is my side gig. So somebody said, get a job to me. And I'm like, wait a minute, you want me to get a 4th job? I already worked 3. I worked 3 jobs already. So yeah. So I got children. Thank you for asking. I thought it was real kind of creepy though, to be honest. Thank you for your honest opinion. And that's a good opinion, because when they're creepy, it means that I'm doing something good. So it's a positive for me because they look so realistic, my painting on these dolls. And so this right here is a reborn. And so what that means is reborns are a 3D print of a real baby. So her head was printed and then mass produced into vinyl kits. Well, she has arms and legs too, but I changed them out for the Levi limbs, which are sculpted by Bonnie Brown, if that makes any sense. So what this is a mixed reborn doll. So that's even more creative when you find limbs that, I personally think that go better with the head rather than the original limbs. You can switch it up. So I think it's a lot of fun when you can switch up the limbs for, different ones that originally came with the doll kit. When I get the doll, it comes as a blank vinyl kit. And I have one, I think over here. Let's see, I have one sort of right here. This is the Ryan Scholl. His head is actually over there on a cuddle body over there. I am going to paint this up and make him whole again. I don't like him on a cuddle body. I did that years ago. I thought I would try him on a cuddle body, and I don't like him on a cuddle body. I'm doing good, Callum. How are you doing, Callum? Thank you for asking. Better than I deserve. Thank you for asking. And I do want to apologize for a couple people have written to me or messaged me, and they were talking about the goat scream there, the goat scream. I'm not going to be doing that no more because I just realized that it was by the phone and it was too loud for some people wearing earphones. So I do apologize to those when I was hitting that goat scream thing over there. and the people who are wearing earphones, it was too loud. That I apologize. So I'm probably just not going to use that anymore because I thought, you know what? That might sound tacky anyway. So I apologize to those that I've hurt their ears with those. So I do apologize for that. Let's see. We have come a long way from Raggedy Ann. Hang on, it disappeared. You disappeared. 2025, and they look alive. Yeah, they look more realistic. Actually, the Behringer dolls, from ever since I can remember, they had realistic dolls. Actually, back when I was little, it's just that they weren't reborn, and that's where reborning came from. I have an actual authentic. Well, they're all authentic. I have an original reborn doll. And what reborn dolls are, they're dolls that come from Kmart. Back in the day, we had Kmart, Gold Circles. We had the toy stores, Kitty City, and unfortunately, all those toy stores are gone now. But we had the Behringer dolls. It started off with Behringer dolls. It started off with Paradise Galleries dolls. And they're basically just vinyl dolls that are meant for kids, meant to be played with, but they're more on the realism side. I remember, ever since I can remember, they've always been around. And so someone took them, I think in the late 80s, early 90s. This is from my understanding how reborn dolls came about. Someone who was called H2O Babies, she took a doll, she took it apart, she stripped all the factory paint off of the doll and sanded down the molded hairlines, and then she repainted it, reborn. That's where reborn comes from. She repainted it. Back then they used like artist oils, they used stencil creams. Like I said, we're going to paint a doll. We're going to have a series called Painting a Doll the Old-Fashioned Way. We're going to paint a Behringer doll. We're going to strip the paint off of it, and we're gonna reborn a doll how reborning was originated. So I think that is going to be a lot of fun to do. And yeah, so they repainted it, and then in those cases back in the day, rooting came about, rooting the baby dolls. There wasn't no hair painting back then, not that I know of, but they would root them with, back then it was the rope it was called the rope mohair. So I still have some of the vintage reborning supplies that we used back in the early 2000s. I discovered reborning and reborn dolls back in 2003, '03, back when my daughter was born. So yes, throughout the years that I've been making these dolls, I was having my real children. And to be honest, my real children were like my inspiration, because I would study their skin tone, I would study the veining, I would study the skin mottling, the eyebrows, like how the eyebrows are. I would study the hairline, the crown swirl, all of that. I was blessed because I was a stay-at-home mom making these dolls. Excuse me, dry throat. Making these dolls allowed me to be a stay-at-home mom. So I made an income, and I did actually almost better than I do now because it was a new thing. I know a lot of people, they see this and they're like, what's that? I thought it was real. Actually, these have been around since the 90s, like the early 90s. So sorry, long-winded answer there, but yeah, they've been around since then. And so yeah, we root the hair, then we weight them up with plastic pellets, polyfill, and glass beads, and we weight them up to feel like a real baby, so around 5 pounds. I don't go any further than 5 pounds, so in general, my reborns are about 4 or 5 pounds, and then they're weighted. See how her head flops forward so that, you know, you have to hold and support their head in a newborn. But if you're making a toddler, then you would weight them up differently so they can hold their head up. So yeah, good questions, good questions. Oh my goodness. And this is Reborn Brooklyn, and this one's my favorite reborn at the moment. Yep, they are dolls, Amanda. Yep, they are dolls. How much are they? So the average price is $7.75 for a high-end reborn doll. I do make the low-end ones, and the lowest of the low-end dolls is $125, and that gets you a basic Bountiful Baby kit, and it gets you some basic rosy cheeks. There's no veining. There's nothing like detailed. These are hyper realistic. These have some intricate details to them. So the lower end has less work to them. So the more work that is done to a doll, the more expensive a doll kit is, the more money it's going to be. Nope, it is a reborn doll. I am Jen Len. Thank you for scrolling in. I have been an artist for 21 years. I make these dolls. And yeah, they're dolls. They're not real babies, but they sure do look real. They look very real. And they feel real. I also have silicone dolls. I don't think you can see them. I have 2 full-body silicone dolls. They feel realistic. I think the thing about between vinyl dolls and the silicone ones is silicones, when you're holding them like this, they feel really real. But the thing about them is that they're way too floppy. But you don't get as much detail in silicone as you do the vinyl. Now, there are some people that love silicone more than the vinyl. And after the Kansas Doll Show, I plan on trying my hand at painting silicone. I am curious to see what it's like and see if I can do it. Let's see. You love babies? That's awesome, dog family. Dale says, can you show us a less expensive doll? I don't have one on hand at the moment, but that's a good question. I will make a very low-end reborn doll, which is called Simple Affordable Reborn. So I will make one of those. I gotta switch hands because I gotta scroll through chat. Nope, it's a baby doll. It's a human. It's a human. This is Brooklyn, and she is a hyper-realistic reborn art doll. Thank you for scrolling in. I love reborn dolls. I have a bunch. That's awesome. Is it Learning with Lenny? That is so awesome. Jack says, what the fun. I know, right, Jack? They are so much fun. I love them. They are too fun. Thank you for your comment. They are fun. Hello, my family. Hey, Joanne. How are you doing today? Good to see you. So here I am. There's been many people like, show your face. Can you show us what you look like? So here I am, straight out of work. They are so adorable. So I thought it would be good that you see me and you see me holding a doll and you get an idea what they look like being held and how big they are and how they move. They can move just like a real baby. You all got issues. No, they're good issues. Thank you for your comment. They're awesome issues. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Thank you for your comment. This is demonic. No, it's not demonic at all. Nope. God's creation is babies, and God created hobbies. So this is just like a hobby. We can always say that car collecting is demonic as well. So I don't firmly believe that. I think car collecting and stamp collecting and things that men do with the Legos. There are men on YouTube who collect toys and action figures. It's not demonic. My hubby collects action figures from Star Wars and from Battlestar Galactica and Superman and Spider-Man. So my husband does collect all the vintage toys from the 70s and 80s, and I think it's awesome. In fact, he did say, hey, 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 I see you. It's a woman thing. Yes, it's mainly a woman thing, but there are occasional, I would say 99.9% it's women, because we have that instinct in us that we love holding and cuddling a baby. We just love and holding babies. There are men out there who do like reborns as well, and I have no issues with that at all. How much money do you spend on all of this? Let's see. So a doll kit itself is about $130 just for the kit. And then the paints are quite expensive because I use professional grade acrylic air dry paints. So I do paint with air dry acrylic paints, artist grade. So those are quite pricey, and those are the golden fluid paints. What else? Clothes. I buy real clothes for them. The bassinets. I think that's probably why you asked. Those, I don't have to tell you how much those cost. They do cost money. So whatever money, I have a separate account. So I have 3 jobs. And so the money I make for these dolls, I turn around and I put it back into the dolls. Now, the money that I make from my regular job that I just got off of work because I'm a third shifter, that money goes to bills, goes to my car payment, goes to food, goes to electricity, goes to phone, goes to internet. So it goes to all of that. So I can afford to do all of this because I just take the money that I make off of these dolls. So the dolls that I will be selling at the doll show, I'll turn around and I'll spend it right back on all of this stuff again. Good question. I may get another bassinet. Oh, by the way, I saw, it's not really a doll. Well, maybe it is a doll, but I'm not going to tell you. You have to subscribe. Make sure you subscribe so you know what the surprise is. But I want to surprise you guys because I mentioned a certain doll that I think sculptors should do. I ain't going to say any more about it, but after the doll show, I'm going to buy that doll and I will show you. I think it's a very unique doll and I'm going to paint it. It's not really meant for to be a reborn, but I think I'm going to reborn a specific doll. That's all I'm going to say. So make sure you subscribe so that you know what I'm talking about when I surprise you with either the live stream or a video. I love baby so much, so much. Can you show me your cutest baby? I think this one's my cutest baby, but if there's any in the bassinet, there's 3 of them. We have Famous Fay, we have Victor back there, and we have my my portrait baby of my daughter. So I made portrait babies of my own children. You want the brown doll. That is Victor. So who you're looking at is Victor. That's Victor. So at any point in time, any of those 3 dolls, just say, Jen, can you show me the doll in the middle crib or the crib on your, let's see, left or right? Just let me know who you want to see. Yes, I do make them. I am Jen Len, and I've been making them for 21 years now. Yes, I do make them. Hey, Astral Jen, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing this morning? It's real early where you're at, and this is falling on me. Yes, they are dolls. Yes, they are. Jen, show me the brown doll. Okay, I'll show you the brown doll. All right, and this thing, if I don't put this chair is not that comfortable. Show you Victor. All right, let's get Victor out of the bassinet here. Let's put Brooklyn back. Sorry to pick him up that way. Just a doll. Here he is. And I have to fix this because if I don't, this chair is not very cozy. Let me tell you, it's not cozy. Not very cozy. There he is. This is Victor. Isn't he adorable? Oh my gosh. He has been painted meticulously by Jody Slater. And I got him in a trade. So he is the Laura Lee Eagles. I'm trying to think. Serenity? No, this isn't Serenity. I'll let you know when I think of what the kit name is. I've got so many Laura Lee Eagles. Oh my gosh. So many babies that are Laura Lee Eagles and a lot of kits. So yeah. Hello, Evie. Good to see you. How much is the brown doll? I need a doll that looks real. Let's see. This little guy here is not for sale. So all the babies that you are seeing are all my personal collection. So this is my doll room, and these are all my personal collection babies. Can you see the left one? The one over here? Over here. The left one, I'll show you in a minute. So we'll hold Victor for a few minutes, and then I'll show you the other doll over on this side. And I have many more bassinets over here that you don't see. Let's see. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Emma. Oh my God, your work is beautiful. Thank you. This isn't my work. I hope to get. This is from Jody Slater. So the artist who painted this little guy is Jody Slater. And I'm going to see if she has a custom spot open for me so that I can send her a kit to paint for me. Oh my gosh, her painting is phenomenal. But I hope to get there. So I can paint ethnic African American babies. And I just need to hone in on my skills and get better and get better and get better. I think right now I'm okay at it, but I want to get like this. I want to get that good. Can you shout me out? I subscribe. Hello to Ghostface. Hello. Thank you, Ghostface, for subscribing. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not going to yell. I got a mic on me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's see. What does a shout out do? It just says hello. Hello to the person who asked one. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. You're so welcome, Ghostface. Mwah. Thank you. Let's see. Can you give me a shout out? I have also subscribed. Let's see. Is it Islamic Lifestyle? Hello, good morning to you, Islamic Lifestyle. Good to see you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Let's see. Will you be? Yes, I will. I will be at the Kansas Doll Show the whole entire time, the whole kit and caboodle. I'm good. I was supposed to teach there, but I knew when my daughter was first pregnant, I knew that I was going to be busy and I just didn't want to overfill my plate with everything. So I decided just to be a vendor. Maybe next year I'll teach photography. I was supposed to teach photography this year once again. But it'll give me time to think about what I want to teach, like simple photography, because the photography that I taught at Rose 2019 was basically, it was the kind that is kind of difficult to understand unless you really, really, really study it. So I feel bad about that. So I'm going to be teaching simple photography, even photography that you can do with your cell phone and lighting. So all of this lighting in here, there's a billion lights in this room. Do you have a brown girl that you have for sale? Not at the moment, but I do plan to make a baby girl that is African American. Yes, I do plan on it. And when I do, I will definitely let all my social media know when she is available to be for sale. And you subscribe. Thank you, Stitch fan. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. That will be a lucky buyer because that will be my first ever African American baby that is going to be for sale because I never sold one. I have one. Isaiah is my first ever African American baby that is successful, and he's right across the way from me. And I think he turned out pretty good. But I'm going to make some more and see how I do. I'll probably practice on the Bountiful Baby kits. Thank you for subbing, Lily. I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. My goodness. Hey, Molly, how are you? You I love Sebastian. That went by so fast, but thank you. I love Sebastian. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, I didn't make him. Jody Slater painted this little guy. All I did with him was reweight him. That's all I did was reweight him. You're very welcome. Can you give me a shout out? Tanya Moon, thank you for subscribing. How are you doing? Good morning to you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's see. Can you show me the baby doll in the pink outfit? Yes. Let me show you the one in the pink. Oh, which pink outfit? The one in the middle or one in the back? Which one? I love you too, Lily. Can you shout, hey, Chloe? One of my dolls is named Chloe. Beautiful name. How do you make them? Years and years of practice. Can you get a shout out? Hey, is it Huria? Hopefully I said your name right. Left. Okay. This one right here. All right. We'll put Victor back. Here, Victor, you stay right there. We're going to get this one here. She is Bedhead. She is a portrait baby of my daughter. Here, Victor. You lay comfortably here. This one here is Miss Stephanie. She is a I don't have my brush. She's got Bedhead. This here is Miss Stephanie. I'll show you up close. She is a portrait baby of my daughter. And she is a Laura Lee Eagle sculpt. And I do believe this one's Serenity. I think this one's Serenity. But she is Miss Stephanie. And she is wearing the actual outfit that my daughter actually wore as a newborn. And she looks just like her. So I just pick out a sculpt that looks most like my daughter as a newborn infant. And this kit right here, I do believe this is Serenity. She looks most like her. So I picked her out and she is just so cuddly. She has fine rooted hair. She has some fine veining details and her nails are, oh my gosh, her nails. I got better at nails. Now nails, part of the reborning process is like nails are always been hard for me to do. Some people say, you know, eyebrows are like hard to do. Like actually the eyebrows are easy for me to do. Can I get a shout out? I subscribe. Jenny, I love your name. Thank you for subscribing, Jenny. I appreciate you. Thank you. Genesis says, hello. Do they cry? They could if you put a crier in them. They do sell criers. I think you can put a crier inside of them, and then if you rock them back and forth, they can cry. They also have heartbeats too. You can put like a little heartbeat in there too. Can I have a shout? I love your content. Chloe, hello, Chloe. Thank you for loving my content. I appreciate you. Thank you. Mwah. Welcome to my channel. Let's see. Hi, tomorrow is my birthday. Hang on, let me bring that back. Tomorrow is my birthday. Can you wish me a happy birthday? Hang on, you disappeared. Hang on, the chat's going pretty quickly. Let's see. Thank you. Happy birthday to Stitch Fan 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Stitch Fan. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Hey, Christina, how are you? Where do you get your kit from? So most of my doll kits I get from McPhersons.com, and I do know Brenda, so I became friends with Brenda, and she is so awesome. Love her. So I recommend McPhersons, but I do recommend bountifulbaby.com if you are a beginner and are interested in making a reborn doll. If you want a reborn doll, guess what? You can make one. You can make one yourself. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. And that way you'll have your very own realistic doll. And you did it. Your hands made it. And you'll enjoy it all the more that your hands have made it. And your vision goes into your doll. Tomorrow is Thursday. Can you wish me a happy birthday? Happy birthday once again to Stitch. Hello? What are they actually for? I like your name, Fee. They are actually for people like myself who love collecting dolls. I personally love newborn infants and preemies. So I collect preemies and infants, and I've been making them for 21 years now. These are called hyper realistic reborn art dolls. Technically, they're art dolls because reborn dolls are technically dolls that were actual play dolls, but these come as kits. But just for the sake of it, we'll call them reborn dolls. They're for people like me who love collecting them. I'm sitting here holding one, and I love rocking with them. It's just a calming feeling. It helps anxiety. It helps depression. These are good for dementia patients. The lower end ones I would recommend, but either way. My aunt is in a nursing home, so I'm thinking about visiting my aunt once again and taking a reborn doll that doesn't have a magnet. If you take a doll to a nursing home, make sure it doesn't have any magnets, because a lot of people have pacemakers, so that would mess with that. But next time I will take a reborn doll with me when I visit with my aunt and kind of like make a go around. They're good for dementia patients. They love the motherly instinct, even in dementia patients, is there. It's a calming feeling that just brings down your blood pressure, makes your anxiety just melt away. At least for me it does. Just melts away. And then especially for me, when I look at a doll like this, she's so lifelike. I made her. And in knowing that I made her, it's just even more of a reward, is after all the labor that you go through, literal labor of making these babies, you just enjoy them. Yes, I have. This is Stephanie. She is a portrait baby of my real daughter, so she looks just like my real daughter. The hair is a little darker than what my Stephanie's hair was, but she still looks just like her. So this one's Stephanie. The one I held before is Victor, and the one before that is Brooklyn. I kept the name Brooklyn because I love that name, and I have a niece that's named Brooklyn, so it's a really adorable name. Fay is in the other bassinet. I call her Famous Fay because right here on my shirt, this is Fay right here. She's my logo baby for my nursery. So for my company, my reborn company, she is the logo baby. So she's Famous Fay, and she is forever. These are all my forever babies, so I'm not selling any of them. I love your dolls, girly, and your daughter is so cute. Thank you, Ghostface. Aw, thank you. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Is it Liesel? Hopefully I said your name right. Thank you for asking. Better than I deserve. Thank you. I appreciate you, as Dave Ramsey would say. Let's see. I'm curious if the parents know that you put their kids on here. I don't mean anything rude. I just honestly curious. Not sure what you mean. That I put their kids on. These are dolls, just in case you don't know, these are dolls. So I am the parent of all of them. So they're I am the owner of all these reborn dolls. They're not real. But no, I would not put my grandson on YouTube. No, not even on membership. I wouldn't do it. Nope, nope, nope. That is totally up for my daughter to decide if she ever wanted to have him posted on. She did post him on Facebook, but that's a private family group. So no, I would never post my grandson or any of my adult children or my teenage children. Thank you for the laughy face. Yes, they are dolls. Yes, they are. So I totally give full permission to put these babies online. Totally, totally. I give full permission for that. Do you ever make custom dolls? Yes, I do. That would be the same as the picture. I have, and they're called portrait babies. That's what this one is. And Mr. Paul over there, wherever he went, he's over there. He looks exactly like my son when he was born. Exactly. I don't anymore randomly, not even for the people I know, because it's too much pressure. And the people that I usually make dolls for, they know that it's more pressure for me to be under to try to make a doll look like a portrait baby. Some artists can just do it and not feel any pressure at all. But to me, it hinders my artistic. It doesn't give me the freedom to do what I feel the vision for that doll, if that makes any sense. So I don't do those anymore. Yes, also, Paula, good point. Yes, she's talking about they're also good for people who have lost a baby, had a miscarriage. We do know that they are not a replacement for a real child, so they don't replace, and we don't treat them like real children. We just enjoy, like I'm enjoying chatting with you guys and holding a doll. It's just something, and this is as far as it goes, other than packing the reborn dolls for the Kansas show. I won't be handling any more dolls after this today, other than the Kansas show babies that are going to be shipped off hopefully tomorrow, hopefully, if I get them all packed up. So yeah. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. Do you know where you get your shoes from? Beautiful. Thank you. My shoes? Are you talking about baby shoes? If I buy baby shoes, they're from the doll show. I'm not into baby shoes. I don't put baby shoes on any of my reborn dolls because they're all newborn infants and preemies. If you're talking about my slippers, thank you. They're full of cat hair from my cat sleeping on them. These are my slippers. Thank you. My slippers from last night. Let's see. I love your crying emoji there. That's pretty cool. You love them. Is it real? No, it is not real. This is a hyper-realistic reborn vinyl art doll, and there's a lot of intricate work that goes into these, and these are pieces of art. They are art. Please, can you tell me how much? These dolls, so a doll like this would go for, now this one here would go for about $800-900, maybe $1,000, because this one is very finely rooted, 2 hairs at a time. So I'm not one of those gals that root 1 hair at a time, but I do root 2 at most. That's it, 2. That's it. Let's see. What is her name? This is Stephanie. She is a portrait baby of my real daughter, Stephanie. So my real daughter, Stephanie, is an adult now, in her 20s. Is it painted hair or real hair? This is real hair. It is real hair. See if I can show you her hair up close. It may be a mess right now because she was, laying in the crib. So that's her hair. Very fine, fine hair. She has been rooted with a very thin needle. So even though she's got 2 hairs at a time in a per follicle. It looks like it's one because it's the hair itself is the Slumberland Nursery. So speaking of rooting, I have a silicone baby here that I do plan. I want to take her to the doll show, and she is going to be my companion baby. So I always take a companion baby with me. I'm going to try to finish rooting her. So let's see if I can get her finished rooted in 2 weeks. Yes, which doll would you like to see? Name the doll that you would like to see. Ever since I was one, I have been collecting dolls. That is awesome. Nothing wrong with collecting dolls. Women have been collecting dolls forever. It's just, it's a whole nother level now with the realism and everything. Actually, the porcelain dolls were really realistic, but you could never really hold them or, change them without the fear of breaking them. I view silicone dolls that way. They're so fragile. Well, thank you for your candor. I've been told my children look like dolls when they're born. Oh, yes. Yes. In fact, when I would do reborn reactions, which we haven't done in a while, we are going to the Northern Ohio Doll Show. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe because we're going to the Northern Ohio Doll Show, and maybe I'll take her with me. I don't know. What do you think? Which baby should I take with me to the Northern Ohio Doll Show? We're going to take her I have one of them Duna strollers. Them Duna strollers are awesome, awesome, awesome for reborn dolls. Awesome. I love them. Let's see. Honey Childs used to collect dolls. Yeah, I've had dolls my whole life. I've collected dolls ever since I can remember. And then I think the next live stream that I do, I'm going to have my background as all the vintage babies. My vintage babies are on this side over here. So you're not quite seeing everything. So hopefully we could get in a different angle because right now you guys are sitting on the bed here. So hopefully we'll do a next live stream. You'll see all the vintage babies behind me. I think it would make a cool backdrop. This would be a good gift for your wife. Yes, if your wife loves... My chair is attacking me. If your wife loves dolls and hyper-realistic dolls like these, then yes, this would be an awesome, awesome gift. James says, what the fun. Hey, James, thank you for chiming in and telling me how fun these reborn dolls are. They are fun. What the fun. They are fun. Thank you for that. Where are you at? Are you in England? No, I'm not. I am in Cleveland, Ohio, the United States. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now. No. Yes, thank you for chiming in. Yes, I am very happy. Thank you. Somebody keeps saying happy, happy, happy. And that's what that word means, happy. Thank you for getting them. Thank you for getting them. But yes, that word is it means happy. But you don't have to keep reminding me how happy I am. Can you say hi to Austin, my brother? Hello, Austin. Good to see you, Austin. Hello, hello. You want to see Mr. Paul? Okay, we'll see Mr. Paul. Why am I happy? Because I am a very happy person. I'm very happy. Why not be happy? Life is good. Life is good. And I hope life is treating you good too. I'm just happy that you guys are here with me. I'm just so many things to be thankful for. I'm just thankful to be here. I have a home. I have the dolls and the ability to make them. I have 3 jobs. Very happy about that. I have clothes. I have food. Why not be happy? And I do realize some people are not happy, and I understand that. And hopefully I can help make you feel better. Hopefully I can bring some kind of happiness to you while you're visiting. So that's why I'm here. So you are more than welcome to hang out with me and have fun and enjoy the dolls. Somebody wants to see Mr. Paul. So, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I am a happy lady, but I tell you, I am human. Just so you know, I have my sad days. I have my depression days. I do have anxiety, and anxiety owns me sometimes. But with prayer and hanging out with the dolls or hanging out with my husband, that's what I'm saying. These dolls do help with anxiety. Even if it's a low-end reborn doll, it doesn't have to be a high-end reborn doll to enjoy them. My mom had one after losing our brother. Healing process, I think. Yeah, they are wonderful for the healing process. Praise Jesus. Amen to that. Praise Jesus. Yep. And without the Lord, I'm not happy without the Lord. And that's another thing I'm happy for. So, yes, amen. Nope, these are vinyl dolls. These are the vinyl dolls. I have 2 silicone dolls over there. Let me get Mr. Paul. Somebody requested Mr. Paul. Hi, everybody. I am Stephanie. I'm going to put her back with her sister, Lauren. I do have my Lauren. They are best friends in real life. And it's very true that they're best friends. All right, Mr. Paul is sitting here, and he's just like, finally, someone's holding me. My goodness, I got to reroute this one. That's another cool thing about knowing how to reborn a doll is you can reroute your own dolls too. This is Mr. Paul. He looks exactly like my Paul when he was born. And I was blown away. And there is no more of these Simon kits. He is the Simon by Britt Klinger. And his limbs, I switched him out to the Tink limbs. And this is he was this small. My son was born 5 weeks early, and he was a little tiny guy. He was 4 pounds, 4 ounces when he was born. So he was literally like this big, maybe a little bit bigger. So you can see how teeny tiny. And I will show the picture sometime of his newborn photo. He had the same eyes, and he's actually the first ever reborn that I rooted eyelashes on, and I did a pretty darn good job, but the eyelashes themselves are starting to get a little wonky, you know, over the years, because he's been reborn a long time ago. What's your favorite pizza toppings? We just had pizza the other day. My favorite pizza toppings is pepper, onions, and extra cheese. That's my favorite. Stephanie is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Delilah, please don't spam. Let's see. I'm coming back in 3 days. Okay, chat keeps disappearing. To see how many subscribers I will have. Let's see. Oh, that sounds yummy. It is yummy. I occasionally have pizza. With a person like me that's older, I try to watch my carbs. Us older people have to watch our sugar, our carbs, because we can just gain weight so easily, especially us women. Hello, hello. I see you, Selma. Hopefully, yep, Selma. Hello. Hi, 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 hi. Hi back. Hi, hi. Is that a real baby? No, this is a portrait baby of my son, Paul. He looks exactly like him. He was a teeny tiny little preemie, just like him. Let's see. Any other questions? Okay, we gotcha. Let me look up any other comments. Okay, I did get you. You did say hi. Sounds yummy. Stephanie is beautiful. Let's see. Do you know names of your babies? Yes, I do. Let's see if I can name them. We have Paul. Across from me is Chloe, Delilah. We have Isaiah, and then I think Tiffany Bean is behind the box over there. We have, yep, there she is. We have Jesus. Which played Jesus. He's Shy-Face Behringer, and he played Jesus, so I kept his name as Jesus because he played Jesus at the church. We also have Hope. We have, did I name that? That is Ryan Scholl. I do call him Ryan. He is Ryan Sculpt from Natalie Scholl. I kept his name Ryan. The one that used to be Stephanie's doll, I don't know, excuse me, I don't know if she named him. That was her, excuse me, that was her doll. I just call it Rosebud. It is the Rosebud sculpt by Bountiful Baby. We have Pouty Paul. So we have two Pauls. One's Paul and one's Pouty Paul. So this is the other Paul. There's one over there. We have Haley. We have Stephanie. We have Lauren. We have Novalee. Yep, Novalee. We have Joanna. I didn't name the little Silicone. We have, let's see, Faith Ann. We have Miss Faith. We have Alex. We have, I'm trying to think who else we have. We have Brooklyn. And we have Paul here. Did I miss anybody? We have Victor. I missed Victor. So those are pretty much all the babies that I have. I have like 21 reborns, 2 silicone dolls. They are made to look lifelike. These are hyper-realistic reborn art dolls. And I've been making them for 21 years. Thank you for scrolling in. So to those who are scrolling in, I am Jen Lynn of Creative Newborns. I am the artist behind all the dolls here, and I've been doing this for 21 years. This one's a portrait baby of my son, Paul. He looks exactly like him. Izzy says my little sister, twins, and hang on. 4 pounds in Christmas and twin release January born sometime in December. Oh, that's awesome. They're 4 pounds too, huh? Yeah, my son was 4 pounds, but he was 20 inches. Can you believe he's tall? He's very tall. So being 5 weeks early, he was still 20 inches. He was tall for being 4 pounds. No, they're not real. These are hyper-realistic reborn art dolls, and I make them for a living. So this is my side job. I do have real jobs, so I do have a normal job. Then I have reborn dolls, and I have YouTube. So now I do YouTubing. I'm back to YouTubing for a living because I had my old channel got taken away, and I did make money off of my YouTube. So that was like another side gig there. But unfortunately, my that Google account got hacked into. This was 2 years ago, and they stole everything, including my YouTube channel. They posted a Tesla video, and YouTube took down my channel. And then I didn't fight it because at that time, my husband, 2 years ago, was diagnosed with cancer. So I was worried more about my husband than the YouTube channel, and I didn't pursue it. And therefore, I lost all my memories, most of them. And I can kick myself for that, for not backing up any of my videos, because a lot of them, my kids were in those videos. They were, and they wanted to be. So back in the day when I had when they were younger, but I made sure they were cool about it and they were aware of it. So. And that if they were like babies, I didn't post them on YouTube. So let's see. I have 5 dolls like that. That is awesome. How can you get one of these dolls? I just found you and love these dolls. Thank you, Terry. Right now, I don't have any for sale for the public online. I do have 6 babies that are going to be available at the Kansas Doll Show. Whatever dolls that do not sell there will be available to the public online. Mainly at the Kansas site on Facebook. So if you have Facebook, find the Kansas Doll Show and make sure you join that group. And whatever dolls that do not sell, between myself and all the wonderful artists that are vendors that are going to be selling reborn dolls, they will have their babies for sale. There's something in my shoe. What is in my shoe? If not, then I would go to reborns.com and type in your price range, and whatever price range that you type in, it'll bring up those dolls. So yeah, they can go from low end to high end. So you can type in whatever price that you are willing to pay for a doll, and it will bring them up. So let's see. And they are authentic. So you don't have to worry about any of the knockoffs being sold. I highly recommend you support our sculptors and buy authentic only, because that will keep our industry going, to buy authentic. And they do have cheaper low-end authentic babies. So they do. You can afford one. If you're more on the artistic side, you can always make your own reborn and learn how to make one, and you can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. Yes, I can. What doll would you like to see? Do you make the reborns and sell them? Yes, I do. I do make them and sell them. This is my side gig. This is my side gig along with YouTube. And yeah, these are my two little side jobs. Do you have a baby doll? Sorry, you guys keep disappearing on me. Let's see. Do you have a baby doll named Peyton? No, I don't, but that's a pretty name, Peyton. I may consider that name. Very pretty. Do you have baby doll? Okay, I read that already. Sorry, where do you go to buy portrait dolls? You're just going to have to look for an artist that is willing to do portrait babies, but I will tell you they are pricey. They're expensive. So any dolls that you have made, like a portrait baby, they're going to be more expensive, because that artist is basically making a doll to your specifications. So yeah. I have a silicone doll. Are they fake? Yes, they are. Yes, I do have black babies. I have Victor, and then let me get Chloe. So Chloe will be next. Let's go ahead and get Chloe. So we'll get Chloe, that's over here. Whoa. Chloe has been painted, reborn by the Gilded Stork. Rebecca Lauder is her artist. And she is just beautiful. Isn't she beautiful? She's just a beautiful. She is the Elodie sculpt by Evelina Wozenjuk. And so she has been lovingly reborn masterfully by Rebecca Lauder of the Gilded Stork. Just beautiful. Let's see. Okay, so I do have that. I did answer that. Let me catch up with the comments here. They're flying on by. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Yes, I do. And this is one of them. This is Chloe. Is the middle one real or fake? They are all fake babies. Yep, they're all fake babies. And they are all wearing real baby clothes. And those are real hospital bassinets behind me. I have 7 of them. So if you ask me, what do you collect, Jen? Well, I collect reborn dolls and I collect hospital bassinets. You can see back there. So that is the latest one that hospitals are using nowadays. The one that is to my right in the back there. Those are the bassinets that hospitals are currently using. And then I have the older styles. I do want to find one from the 1950s. I would love to find a vintage hospital bassinet. I am on the hunt for one. This is crazy. Thank you, Nolan, for your comment there. It is crazy good. Thank you for that. We know you love them. Crazy, crazy good. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not sure, Nolan, what you mean by that question, but let's see. How many girls do you have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So about 11 or 12. And here comes a spam call. Here comes the spammers. Let me tell you, I can't get rid of them. Let's see. Do I see your messages? I see it now. You're just going to have to retype it in because the comments are going pretty quickly, scrolling up pretty quickly. So you're going to have to retype that. Where do you recommend any cheap, realistic doll companies? I'm waiting for that arrow to move. I'm going to recommend, if you want a cheap doll, toddler realistic dolls. I'm going to recommend Paradise Galleries or Ashton Drake. So there's Ashton Drake Galleries and there's Paradise Galleries. I would recommend one of those two. And you can get them at Reborn Style. Thank you, Paula. I forgot about and reborns.com. Just type in toddlers, so they have a section to where you can type in you want a toddler, you want an infant, you want a preemie, and the price range. Jody, hello, Jody. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, whatever time, whatever the heck the time it is. How many boys do I have? So I have about half boys, and I have probably about a good 10 of them. I have more girls than boys. I do know that. I think we all tend to collect more girls than we do the boys, because the girls are just more fun to dress up and put hair bows on them and everything. Good morning to you, KSO Breezy Baby. Good morning to you. Good to see you. I think she wants a doll for her, a doll for her toddler. Yeah, get them reborns.com if you want to reborn, or Ashton Drake Galleries, or you can get them on Paradise Galleries. Fake, it's a doll. Yes, it is. It's just a doll. These are hyper realistic reborn art dolls. If you're just scrolling in, welcome to my channel. I hope you stay and subscribe. I'm Jen Len of Creative Newborns. I'm Creative Newborns by Jen Len, because I'm changing my name, by the way. So I'll be changing my YouTube name to Creative Newborns by Jen Len. So, and I've been making these dolls, not this one though, for 21 years. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, 21 years. You want that baby? Aw, you definitely will find one similar to her. You just keep looking around, keep going on a hunt. That's part of the fun, is shopping around for the reborn dolls. Going to doll shows are the funnest. If you can and you're able to, I highly recommend that you go to either the Kansas Doll Show. There's now the North Coast Doll Show. There is now the Dolls of the World. All kinds of doll shows. Google your state and see if your state has a doll show. Who are we being quiet to? Someone says to be quiet. Who are you telling to be quiet, sweetheart? Who are you telling to be quiet? I'm not going to be quiet. I'm a dementia caregiver. We got one for my patient. She loved it until she tried to put her to sleep, staying up all night because her eyes wouldn't close. Yes, Simply Shorty. I've heard of that before, and this is why I think Brenda from McPherson's, they came out with, and I'm going to go on there and look, and if I don't see that doll on there, I'm going to contact her. But they made a reborn that has eyes that open, sit them up, so they have those type of eyes in a reborn doll. And that would be pretty cool if they actually made reborn doll kits that you can pop those eyes in, and make your own, pick a color. But yeah, that's a good thing that you brought up there. I've heard a lot of patients that, the dementia people, that they put down the doll and, their eyes are still open, or their eyes just won't open, and it kind of freaks them out. So I think in that case, I think they should make specialty dolls like that are realistic for patients like that do open and close their eyes. That is a very, very, very good point that you brought up there. Thank you again for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. I need one of the baby girl. Oh, I can get the baby by the baby. Alicia says, yes, you could always go to reborns.com and you can shop there. They have dolls with all sorts of pricing there. They pretty much meet your budget needs there. Am I fading in and out? How do I sound now? Uh-oh. Oh, no. We noticed the eyes didn't close. She tried to put her to sleep. Oh, bless her heart. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, do I sound okay now? I think I had the doll near me. Can I see the girl in the middle? Yes, you can. You can hear me perfect? Okay. If I'm still fading, maybe restart your phone. I sound okay, right, Paula? Okay. Hey, Amelia. Okay, somebody wants to see the baby in the middle. Yeah, if I'm fading, it means I have something near my microphone. She loved the baby like her own. It gave her a reason to keep going. I know. See, this is why. Sorry, I'm getting an up close here. Sorry about that. Let me give you a hug. Let me hug you. There we go. If you needed a hug today, I'm here to hug you. Here we go. Okay, your daily hugs. The one in the middle. This is Famous Fay. And the cool thing is, because I have a mic on, I don't have to yell. And I forget I'm wearing a mic, so I do apologize if I'm yelling. Because I'm used to not wearing a mic and I'm yelling all the way across the room. This is Famous Fay right here. She is this baby here on my shirt, you can see. And that is this baby. Yeah, you can see her on my shirt. Famous Fay, same baby. And she won the contest at Trueborns in 2017. Oh, you're the best. Hey, Betty, how are you? Thank you. You're the best, too. Oh, let Faye give you. If you need a hug, the Reborns will give you a hug, too. So Famous Faye is going to give you a hug. There you go. If you needed a hug, she's here, too. There you go. All right. Thank you. She is one of my favorites. I have 2 more of the area kits, so I'll probably be taking custom orders for this baby here. So I may put it out there that I am taking custom orders for this baby. I have 2 more of her kits, 2 or 3 more, I think. We'll see. No, this is a reborn doll. This is a reborn hyper-realistic art doll. These are works of art that you can hold. You can hold these babies and you can enjoy the artwork. These are the high-end reborn dolls. I do make low-end ones too, ones that people can afford. So they're called simple, affordable reborns. And they're also known as budget babies as well. Good job. She looks so real. Thank you. Simply Shorty, thank you so much. I might as well get rid of this blank. It's not going to stay up. I have 2 like that. I have 2 silicone. I have 2. Oh, that is awesome. Yes. Yeah, I'll show you my silicone when I am done working on her. She's in the middle of being rooted. And I have another one. Excuse me. Yes, I do. I have 2 right next to me. 2 silicone dolls. Excuse me, my throat. I've got dust in my throat. I apologize for that. I suppose I should have brought a glass of water with me. I do apologize. Let's see. Depends on what you want done with the doll. Let's see. Can I see the boy on your left before I leave? So the boy on my left would be... That would be Victor? Or are you talking about... Which one are you talking about? Victor? Oh, thank you. You wish you can afford one? Tammy, go to reborns.com and type in your price range. I will be making simple affordables, like real low-end reborns that are $125. That's as low as I can go. The one at the back. Oh, the one at the back. Who is the one at the back? Let's see. This one? Do you want to see Victor? You're welcome, Tammy. You're welcome. Hi, Hi, they are cute. They kind of remind me of my little siblings. Aw, thank you, Zoe. I appreciate you. Thank you. This one here. Okay, we'll put Faye back. We'll put her back here. Maybe I'll bring out all the bassinets like they're all lined up over here. Let me face her. She's facing the other way, but I am getting Victor. I'm just facing her the other way. There you go, so you can look at the camera. Victor. Here's Victor. Looky, looky. He is a popular one. He is a cutie. Isn't he a cutie? He's going to give you hugs, too. Here's a hug for you. Here you go. You need any hugs today? We are here to hug you. Name the baby you want to hug you, and he or she will give you a hug if you're having a rough day. We are here to cheer you up as well. I know they cheer me up, and I want to share all of the cheer with you guys. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So I want this to be a place that you can go and relax and enjoy yourself, enjoy the babies, enjoy the conversation. I know I enjoy the conversation I have with you guys. You guys are awesome. That's so cute. I want one. Lisa, it's so realistic. You are really creative. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's why I'm renaming myself Creative Newborns by Jen Len, because every time you type up Creative Newborns, that brings up photography companies. So even though I am a photographer myself, excuse me, I am a photographer myself. And my photography name is Jen Len Images, but I don't do it for a living anymore. Now I do photography strictly for fun and for the reborn dolls. So basically I learned photography just for the dolls, just because the better images that you have of your babies, the better they sell on eBay. I used to sell my dolls on eBay, but no more. That is not a place to sell them, not, at least not for me. I don't know who sells on eBay anymore, but I don't, not anymore, I don't. But the better your images, the more you can capture the color, all the intricate details like the veining, the capillaries, the fine, well, this one doesn't have eyelashes. I suppose I should give him some. The eyelashes, the delicate hair, whether it be painted, rooted, or painted and rooted. You want to capture all of those details so that the person, the potential buyer, and they're seeing all those details. They're beautiful. Thank you. So cute. Thank you very much. I thought you were holding Siamese twins, but it was a picture of a shirt. Oh, that's too funny. It's just a picture on your shirt. Yeah, this is my Famous Fay. She is the logo baby of my nursery. So she won the Trueborns contest back in 2017. And so another one of my dolls won the Trueborn contest a year prior to that. I didn't keep him. I ended up selling him, and I was like, and that one was a boy. And I was like, oh man. So I decided to keep Faye. When I got her as a kit, I remember opening it up and I thought, oh my gosh. I'm like, the face is cute, but those arms and legs, like what is up with the gimpy arm? What is up with that? I'm like, oh, I don't know. I went ahead and painted her up anyways. But once I got her assembled, it's like, it worked out. She actually looked really cute with the little bent arm. One arm was straight, one arm was like bent up. I thought she looked really cute. So it worked out really, really well. Thank you for the thumbs up. I hope we're not frozen. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Trying to get rid of the arrow. So hopefully the chat didn't freeze. It tends to do that. How long have we been here? An hour and 19 minutes. Oh my goodness. Any other babies you'd like to see? Any other questions? Maybe next time. Do you enjoy this type of video? Let me know. Do you enjoy seeing me with the babies, or do you like just seeing the babies? Or do you like hanging on my neck? Because some of the videos I've done, you're hanging around my neck. I have that thing that holds the phone and you're kind of, it's like the point of view type thing. Or do you like seeing me? Or do you like to be off to the side? Which way do you like? Which type of video do you like? Let me know. See me in all my gray hair. Okay, I think chat might have froze. Hey, Paula, can you say something in chat? Because I think chat froze. Because normally chat keeps going, and suddenly it stopped. Trying to think of what else to tell you, because I think chat froze, and I don't know why it does that. And then sometimes when chat freezes, then my whole entire panel over here disappeared too. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing, or I don't know if it is if it's my phone doing that. But I plan to pay this one off and get a new one. So the phone that you were looking at me is a Z Fold 4. It's one of the fold phones. So it's quite outdated because now the 7 came out. So I was told that the 7 came out. Okay, so Paula didn't, I think chances are the chat froze. Paula, are you able to say something? If she can't say anything, then I'm probably going to end the stream soon because it's an hour and 20 minutes. So let's see what I can talk about. I think you can still hear me. So just in case you can hear me, I am Jen Len of Creative Newborns. I do appreciate you guys scrolling in. Welcome to the new subscribers. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the thumbs up. Thank you so much for that. We got a lot of new subscribers, and thank you so much. We are going to the Northern Ohio Doll Show, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on that. We're going to do a live stream there, and you'll see what it's like to go to a vintage doll show. So we're going to go to that. I think that's next weekend, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to look, and I'll let you know for sure when that's going to be so that you can get a heads up on that. I will be going live. Mark and I will be going live for that. We'll meet all kinds of vendors that sell vintage dolls. They sell Barbie dolls. There's more than just baby dolls. There's a couple vendors that do sell the reborn dolls. To be honest, some of them sell the knockoff ones, which I don't recommend. There are people who sell that's where my vintage rack over there. Next time we do a video, I will be sure to put you over on this side of the room so that you're looking at all the vintage babies behind me. Right now, we're like kind of long ways, and you're looking at all the bassinets behind me. So yeah, and then we'll be going to the Kansas Doll Show. So what we'll be doing there is you'll see what it's like there. I do plan to go live every night from the Kansas Doll Show. We will be getting there August 27th. That's on a Wednesday. So make sure you're subscribed to that. And every night we will go live, whether it be just Mark and I or me and my friends. We'll go live with our dolls, and we'll show off our reborn dolls to you guys, and we'll have a reborn chat, and you can chat along with us. And as long as the chat doesn't freeze like it's doing right now. And then, of course, I'll probably do a little bit of a live video of us setting up for the show. So I'll probably just do like a go around of all the vendors, and you can see the babies that are put out, whatever babies that are put out. So we'll do the ones where we're setting up. And then, of course, I'm going to try to go live once they do the countdown, because that's the very exciting part. I love that part when they do the countdown to the early birds, because the early birds come first. So maybe we'll try to get that. So we'll see. I'll probably connect to the Wi-Fi that is there at the hotel, and hopefully that'll work out for us. Let's hope. Because a couple doll shows back, I did live streams, and I talked to George. Is it George Aguilar? George Aguilar. He is a famous... he's famous for his outfits that he makes for dolls. He makes all kinds of beautiful dresses and fairy outfits and everything for people who make dolls. And I think it's just awesome. So, okay, I don't think Paula responded. Nope. So chat did freeze. Let's see who our top fans are today. I will name you guys. So the more active you are in my live chat, in my lives, the more you will get top fans, and I will recognize you there. So Paula is our #1 fan. We have Danya something. It doesn't say the full name. We have Honey something. I don't know if I can click your name. I don't want to click on anything right now, but thank you. Those are the top 3 fans for today's live stream. Thank you so much for being the top fan. So with that, I am going to get going. The chat did freeze. So Paula, do me a favor. If you're still here, send me another email and let me know what it's doing on live chat, what it did. But for now, I'm going to get going. It has been an hour and 25 minutes. So thank you so much, because I know it's no fun when you can't chat. So, you know what? Let me try to go out and restart and see what it does. But I am going to get going soon. Let me see. So I'll be right back. That might kick the chat back on. If I don't come back right away, I want to thank you for spending an hour and 25 minutes with me. You could have been doing anything else, but you decided to spend time with me. For that, that is precious. Sorry. That is precious to me. And I'm just honored. So, and thank you to the new subscribers. I appreciate you for subscribing. And if you would like to, please do subscribe. We would love to have you. Don't miss out. We're going to the doll shows. We're going to see many, many, many more dolls. So with that, if I don't come right back, I will see you later, and happy reborning. Let me see if I can come back in. Let's see if it kicks it back in. I hit stop and then cancel. There we go. It kicked it. It kicked it in. Did it kick it in? I thought I saw life. Paula, if you're there. Hang on. Did I see signs of life? Nope. I want to see something for a second. Okay, if I don't come back, I'll see you later. Thanks for joining. Let's try that. Nope. That don't do it either. Okay. I wonder what causes that. What does this do? Top chat, live chat. Let's see. Live chat. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think it kicked it in. It's back. All I had to do was hit live chat. Somebody said Jack Love says how wonderful. Thank you, Jack, for your comment there. He says how wonderful. We know how much you love these reborn dolls, or else you wouldn't have commented. You were moved to comment on these dolls. Thank you for that, Jack. You're awesome. What's the website? I don't have a website. I don't sell enough dolls to have a website. We kicked it on. We kicked it back in. I was like, cool. Hi, Jack. Welcome back. Oh my gosh. Is it real? No, these are hyper-realistic reborn art dolls, and they are made to look real. Let's see. I know, aren't they great? They are wonderful. For those of you who think you are coming in here and making a negative comment, no, it's not negative. It's a positive thing. You're giving me your attention. It means you're paying attention. Thank you for that. Thank you. I appreciate you. Wink, wink. Let's see. Do you sell them to people because I really want one? Yes, I do. That is my side gig. I do sell these dolls. Not mine, but I do make them and sell them. That is my side job. Yes. Yes, that's what I do for a living. How do you sell them? Mainly at the doll shows, mainly at Kansas Doll Show or sometimes the Ohio Doll Show, but mainly at like Kansas, or I have clients who are personal friends of mine, and usually when I have a doll up for sale, they snatch them right up, snatch them right up. So I know a lot of people are repeat buyers of my dolls, and they keep watch on any of the dolls that I have for sale, and they snatch them right up. Right now, you can get them on reborns.com. I don't have any available to the public at the moment other than the doll show, so I would highly recommend reborns.com. Maddie says, great heart you have. Oh, thank you. Aw, is it Maddie P? Thank you. Thank you. You have a great heart too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. She's got some. Oh, no, that's not. Okay, now that right there. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Now that we know how much you love this channel. Thank you for stopping in. We're helping you on your way out. Thank you for stopping in. That's not nice to say. Watch it. That's not nice to say, but you like the one in the back? Do you think I can have one? Unfortunately, I don't give away the high-end dolls. They cost money. I don't give them away, but I do giveaways with the lower end reborn dolls, and I'll probably be doing a giveaway when I do a reborn meetup. I think that will be a lot of fun, but I decided not to do them online anymore because in the past it's just been nothing but problems doing giveaways and contests and stuff like that. I used to do that a long time ago, and it just seems like, I don't know. I just think I'd rather do it in person like I am at the Kansas Doll Show. Now, if you're going there, I did give a baby to them. They're doing a giveaway of one of my dolls. So there will be one of my dolls there. I'm sorry, Jen, I had to get something to drink. Did you see that comment? It was just lovely, wasn't it? It was just so lovely. I just can't believe it. It's okay. It's all good. It's mostly positivity here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you incorporate them into your daily life? Hey, Scarlett. I do. Yes, they are incorporated as far as a business. Yes, because it's a business, and this is my business once again. I make money doing these and incorporating the reborn dolls. It means I'm usually painting every day. So yes, I do paint them every day. Either I'm painting or doing the pictures or assembling them. Now I do YouTube with them now. So yes, they are incorporated in my daily life. If you're talking about me, taking care of a baby, feeding it and changing it in private. No, I don't. Honestly, I'm being honest. I don't take care of them like a real child. I don't treat them like a real baby. I am gentle with them because they are art. They are pieces of artwork. And so I'm just simply here to educate people who don't know anything about reborn dolls and what they're for and why we like them and everything. So yeah, they are incorporated. Here comes the trolls. Oh, thank you, Scarlett. Thank you so much. It is a doll. So speaking about reborn monkeys, there are such a thing as reborn monkeys. So if you're interested in a reborn monkey, go to bountifulbaby.com. They sell kits there. And I think they make the monkeys that are already made. So this is Victor. Let me get another baby. Any other babies you want to see? Let me go get Fay. Let me go get Famous Fay. Let's put Victor back. Actually, let's get this little guy. He right here is Alex. Alex. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at him. We have Alex here. Say hi to everybody. Hi, YouTube. I am Alex, and I got him from the Kansas Doll Show. Isn't he a sweetheart? He was a steal of a deal. Oh my, look at his rooting. This rooting is one hair at a time. Phenomenal. Look at that crown swirl. Let me show you up close. Look at that rooting. Yeah, this is why reborns are expensive. That is not easy to do. That is a lot of work. Lots of work. Let's see. Hi, I'm back. Do you remember me? Let's see. Cabin Kid. I don't know if I remember you, but welcome back. He's so cute. Thank you, Scarlett. Thank you. I love this one. This is the Ozzy kit by, is it Priscilla Lopez? Let me see if I'm right. Ozzy, is it Priscilla Lopez? It says Trueborn, 2019. Yeah, I was right. Priscilla Lopez. Now, I like it when they put, it is so helpful to people like me who can't remember anything. I got a bad memory, like names. I cannot remember people's names. I know that's a terrible quality about myself. I wish I could remember names off the top of my head of everything. Priscilla Lopez, and it does help when they put it on the back of the neck flange, like they do here. Some doll kits they don't. They just put the mold number on there, and they don't put the name or who produced the doll kit. Hello. Wow, thought they were real. Thank you, Mia. Thank you. Welcome in. Yeah, they look very realistic, especially this little guy. Now, look what he looks like. Okay, so this is what he looks like on my shoulder. Look at his hair. Look at how realistic that is. His hair is so realistic. Oh my gosh. Let's see this. I think my chair scooched back. I think I got to scooch closer. Here we go. See ya, Kyla. Thank you for being here. $4.99 sent through Super Chat. I don't see any Super Chats. I would see it. If it was that, it would be a big red bar going across my screen if it was $499. But thank you. I appreciate the thought, though. I do. I wouldn't mind a $499 Super Chat. That would be cool. Yeah, so any Super Chats that are sent in, it usually shows up like a blue or red or orange. I definitely would have saw it because it would have been a big red bar across the screen. How long does it take? Do you make a doll? So anywhere from 4 to 12 weeks. Depends on the sculpt. Depends on how big the sculpt is. Depend on what is going into the doll. So if it's like the skin tones itself, even a Caucasian baby, layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of color paint that go onto the doll, both Genesis and Genesis heat set and acrylic air dry paint. You paint them in thin translucent layers, and then the hair painting itself, that's even more layers. That is the beauty of air dry acrylic paints. I do paint with a professional grade air dry acrylic paints. You can let them dry in between layers. Actually, I don't even have to do that. by the time I get back to the spot that I want to paint, it's already dry. It's dry. It dries so fast. I don't add any additives to make the paint, last longer. So once it's on the vinyl, it's pretty much almost dry. Pretty much. That's why it is so much harder to work with acrylic air dry paints than it is Genesis. Genesis heat set paints are so much easier to work with. They have great results. The only thing about that is you have to bake in between layers. So you may be baking your doll 20 times. And I think, honestly, in my opinion, this is just my personal opinion, I think that's too much for the vinyl. Way too much for the vinyl. Thank you again for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see. I have a question. Why a doll so realistic? I never understood. I like watching creative projects, but never understood how people get into this one. Thank you for your question. Because this is just from me, and there's other women like me who like the realism. Like the realism, me being an artist, it's like a challenge. It's like the more realistic you can get something, the more and same thing for the people who sculpt the sculpts. Because I don't sculpt them, I just paint them and root them and weight them up and then put them together. But the more realistic you can get, it's like, I know, it's a good fun challenge. It's fun for us. It's relaxing. We love it. When I'm painting these dolls, I didn't paint this one. A different artist painted this one. And to be honest, I don't know who, because the paperwork is put away for this one. So I'll have to look it up. But the reason why, the more realistic they feel real, it just brings out the motherly instinct, and it's a good feeling. And that's the only way I can describe it. Like they were saying in dementia patients, even though those people have they have dementia, the women, it brings out this instinct. It's like a motherly, caring, like a caring instinct that you want to care for a young infant, if that makes any sense. I hope I'm explaining it correctly. But in my experience, that's at the end of the day, when I create a doll, it's like I'm looking at the doll, I created it. It's like literally labor, all them weeks of laboring and painting. And then once the doll is put together, you're sitting in the rocking chair and it's like, oh my gosh, I created this baby. And no two reborns or silicone dolls are alike. I do know that, a lot of people don't understand, and I totally get it, that people don't understand, but I've loved dolls my whole entire life, and the more realistic they were, even as a kid, the better. So I hope that explains it. Just like, there are men out there who like the realistic cars, like the more realistic the car is, or the plane. Now they have, I've seen, it was pretty cool though. They have these airplanes that they fly. It's like a drone inside of them, but the plane itself looks like a real plane. And it's actually pretty cool. And the more realistic it is. So I hope I explained it. It's kind of neat to see. With these dolls, it's neat to see, and they're fun to hold. And now on my new YouTube, it's fun to sit here with a reborn doll and chat with you guys. And so, yeah. This is my personal collection. No, they're not for sale. This is my personal collection. So that means they are my forever babies. I have 21 reborns, and I have 2 full body silicones and 1 little mini silicone. My husband wants to buy me more of these little mini ones he's been buying. Let's see, Evader versions in that movies. Yes. So if you know who Graveyard Girl is, Bunny from Graveyard Girl, she has several monster dolls and Evader dolls from here we go with the name. This is what I mean about recalling names. Twisted Beanstalk. So if you know who Twisted Beanstalk is, I highly recommend her channel. She really hasn't been doing videos lately unless I'm missing out somehow. I have to check and see when the last time she did a video, but she would sit there for about an hour and paint monster dolls and chat with YouTube. So yeah, she makes really cute monster dolls and vampire babies and fairy babies and alternative babies. And Bunny from Graveyard Girl has a couple of her dolls. What is my address? I don't think I'm going to dox myself. No, thank you. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. That I am. Cleveland is huge. Big city in Ohio. I do have an Asian baby. I do, but he's not done yet. I've started him 10 years ago. 8 to 10 years ago. I started him a long time ago. I call him Thomas. His name is Thomas. He's a Julie Malloy sculpt, and he looks Asian. So he's my Asian baby, but he's going to be real pink like a newborn, fresh newborn. Good question. I got to finish that doll. I'm going to show you the rest on next live stream. So I'll probably sit like in a different part of this room so that you can see the vintage dolls. I have vintage babies over there on this side, and I'll probably put the camera in that direction. But for now, it's been an hour and 46 minutes, so I do got to get going because I do got to pack dolls for the Kansas Doll Show. So yeah. Okay, now that we know how to, I want to see something for a second. I want to see something. Okay, live chat, top chat, super chat. Okay. Live chat. Okay. Gotcha. All right. I just wanted to see if they had a thing for chat that you can do, but they don't have that. No, these are realistic, hyper-realistic reborn vinyl art dolls. Thank you for stopping in. If you're scrolling in, I am Jen Len of Creative Newborns by Jen Len. I've been making dolls just like these for 21 years. Thank you for scrolling in. God bless. Hey, Jack Love. God bless you too. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll show you more next live stream. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and make sure you're hitting the bell for all. Hit all so that you don't miss any notifications when I go live. So I'll be trying out different angles of my room so you can see the vintage dolls and make it easier so that I can get up and get more dolls for you to see. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I have a nice collection. Yes, I do. I love my collection. I think my collection, if anything, is like so adorable. It's just, I love babies. I love babies. Newborns and preemies. How much are they? So a doll like this I got this one for $6.95 at the Kansas Doll Show, but mine are around $775, but show price is $6.95. You are not fat. Who are you talking to? I hope I'm not fat. I feel like it. When you're older, that's a whole nother video in itself. Talking about us 50-year-old women. When we get to be that age, then we tend to gain weight in places we don't want to. And then we become different shapes. Do you know that, hard to believe, at one time I was thin as a rail. I was super thin, to the point where I used to get made fun of. People thought I was anorexic. People thought I wouldn't eat. They're like, you don't eat anything. You're so skinny. It wasn't until I had my first baby, my real baby, that I started gaining some weight. But even though after I had her, I went back down to a size 3. I was a size 0. I wore a size 0, and when I got pregnant, I looked like what everybody called me is an olive on a toothpick when I was pregnant with my daughter. And then after I had her, I went down to a size 3. I was like, those days are gone. And now I'm in my 50s, and all this weight is just popping up in places I don't want it. Tell me about it. Getting old is no fun. And look at food and yeah, yep, exactly. Let's see, Simply Shorty, yes. I am 53, and I eat less than I used to, actually. I don't eat as much as I used to. So when you're a younger person, particularly in your teens and 20s, you can eat and eat and eat because your metabolism is so quick. It just, you don't gain any of that. But now all I have to do is eat. I try to eat healthy, mostly protein foods, like mostly less carbs, because the more carbs us older people eat, the more it's gonna stick to you, and it causes inflammation. So that's a whole nother video in itself too, all about eating healthy in your 50s. And hot flashes are no fun. The gray hair is no fun. It will be once it turns white. I can't wait. I want white hair. I have dry eye disease, and it started 2 years ago. So now it's to the point where my eyes hurt so bad. Do you ever stay awake for like a day straight, like 24 hours to 48 hours? Do you ever stay awake? Do you know how your eyes feel when you stay awake for that long and they feel dry and they hurt? That's how my eyes feel. Even though I can get 12 hours of sleep, my eyes feel like they hurt real bad. So, and they're stuck shut when I get up in the morning. So after I get back from the trip, I am going to see the dry eye specialist, because I do have dry eye disease. I was diagnosed with that, but I have to see a specialist now. And I may have to have a procedure done. That's going to be no fun. No fun. They're going to have to sand my eyeballs because I have eroding corneas. That's a whole nother video in itself. So that's what being old does to you. And they say it happens in women in their 50s, and they don't know why. Some women get it and some people don't. And it's mainly women. Yes, I do make the dolls. This one I did not make. And I don't know who the artist is because I have all the paperwork put away for this one. So when I do dig up his paperwork, I'll let you know. But yes, I do make dolls just like these, and I've been doing it for 21 years now. Yes, I am. I am a professional artist, and I'm very happy to say I am a master artist. I am a professional artist. I've been doing it 21 years. Yes, I am. Oh my God, I have the same thing. I know how you feel. Oh, you have the thing with your eyes too? Evelyn? Do you have it to where you wake up and your eyes are stuck shut? I can't open them for 30 minutes upon waking up, and they hurt. Oh, hubby's awake. And they hurt like the dickens. Oh my gosh, they hurt so bad. So I have to go to a specialist, and they're going to have to do a procedure because I looked it up. I know they say don't look on YouTube. Do not look up medical stuff on YouTube, but I couldn't help it. But it's called eroded corneas. And all it is, it's like having scratches all over your eyeball. And they don't know why in women in their 50s get it. It just happens. So what they do is thank you for the thumbs up. It just turned 300. Thank you. They just go in and they have to sand your eye down. And I don't know if it comes back. So that's the question I'll have to ask, if this is what he's going to suggest. Oh, it stopped for a second. I'm not going to say tell the doctor I know this stuff. I'm going to see if he diagnoses me with it. And if he does, I'll have to have a procedure done. But only if it cures it forever. If not, I don't know how many times I can go in and somebody's coming at your eye. I don't know how many people got LASIK surgery. How do people do it? How do you like look at, oh my gosh, that just, ugh. All right. Thank you, Erica. See you later. Yeah, it does. It hurts upon waking up. It used to never really hurt before, but now it's starting to hurt. It's like a bad headache in your eyeballs, in your eyes. So I'll probably have to take Advil before I go to bed. So I'm a third shifter as well. So it doesn't have to do with third shift. I was on first shift when it started happening 2 years ago. Right when I started my new job, I noticed that my right eye started sticking. It started sticking shut. And then slowly my left eye started doing it. And now both eyes do it. And it's like having, it's terrible. And I did put on a little makeup, so I am wearing makeup, so maybe one of my live streams you'll see me with no makeup. It just means my eyes are hurting real bad, and I was a person that was a makeup wearer. I wore makeup all the time, and I feel so sad that I'm very sensitive to makeup, because right now my eyes are hurting, and I put eyeliner on. I'm so sad that my eyes are sensitive. I was supposed to get my hair dyed my natural color, which is dark brown. I canceled my appointment because I'm afraid of the fumes upsetting my eyes. So my eyes are very, very sensitive to things. Let's see. We'll see you later, Erica. I know, right? My brother had surgery. He can see 20/20. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to just put it in God's hands. That's all I can do is put it in God's hands. And that, it's only natural that if somebody's coming at your eyeball, you're going to flinch. So there, what? Oh, my Amazon's here? Okay. I'm going to end my live stream. My Amazon's here. Is it a big box? I kind of went crazy ordering Amazon last night while I was at work. We were slow at work, so guess what I did? Yep, I went on Amazon and I ordered this and that, and ordered this, and this. I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff today. Don't worry, it's a whole bunch of little stuff. Mainly for the Kansas Doll Show, so it's stuff for the doll show. I had fun though, so while I didn't have work to do, I got some shopping. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to let you go. I got to get to my Amazon. I got to start packing dolls. And yeah, so I'm going to let you guys go. Next video. So let me know, do you like this format? Do you like seeing me? Or would you rather see just the dolls and me, just the dolls, around my neck? Because I usually have, not the dolls around my neck, but I put the camera around my neck to where you're seeing the point of view that I'm seeing the dolls. So let me know, do you like this? Do you like seeing me holding the dolls? Or do you like just seeing the dolls and I'm, just seeing the dolls and me like changing them or whatever? Let me know. I'm getting tired. It's almost my bedtime. So yeah, I sleep during the day. You're Laura. Hello, Laura. Yay, we have Amazon. Woo, woo. We have Amazon. I'm not going to yell because I got my mic hooked up. We got Amazon. Wow. Bring it all up here. Let's open it up on live stream. Alrighty. And Gracie says no. You have a good day, Paula. All right, I'm going to get going. I love you so much. Thank you once again for scrolling in. I am Jen Len of Creative Newborns. I've been making dolls for 21 years now, and I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. So make sure you subscribe if you're interested in going to the Ohio Doll Show and the Kansas Doll Show. And welcome in to those who just subscribed. Welcome, welcome. I see you. Thank you for subscribing. Also available to you now is memberships. If you're interested in that, that's available to you as well if you would like. We do behind the scenes stuff. I may go on memberships right now and go open my packages for the members. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go now. So thank you for spending 2 hours. It's 1 hour and 59 minutes with me. You could have been doing anything else, but you decided to hang out with me. For that, I thank you so much for that. And yeah, I'm going to let you go. Why are there fake babies? Because I'm a reborn artist and I make these dolls. And I do that for a living and I do sell them. So yes, I make fake babies. Have a good day. Oh no. Nope. These are therapy. I don't need a psychiatrist. These are therapy dolls. That you brought up a good point there, Mark. They are, and your name is the same as my husband's. Oh my gosh. These are therapy dolls. So they are for therapy. They are very good for therapy. And so, no, they help us out a lot. They do. So thank you again for being here. I appreciate your comments. And yeah, we'll see you in the next live stream. I love you guys so, so, so much. And it's time to go open Amazon packages. It's like Christmas today. Alrighty, we'll see you in the next live stream or the next video or the next short. So we'll see you.